Wow. Oh. Hello.
Do you remember what Sonic looks like? Let's see if I do. Okie dokie. Hello. Welcome back. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely week. Today, we are going to test my lowest skill, and that is my memory. We're gonna try out doing a couple characters from memory again, and I am very excited to do so. Last time I did this, you guys commented a few things to add to my list, and I have done so, and I'm really excited to pick 5 more characters to try to get in my mind palace and do them some justice. Probably won't though. Okie dokie, I've got my list here and I thought we would go through first and mark off the ones that we have already done. If you're interested in seeing the ones that we had did before, you can click right up here and watch that video. Nice. So far we have done Kirby, Toad, who else? You, Pikachu, Isabelle, and Finn. So we have about 29 others to choose from, which will be fun. I think I am going to choose 3, and then I'm gonna have HP choose 2 more, and we will do our best. Let's see. I am going to choose Sonic for sure. And let's do Yoshi and Lola Bunny. Let's do all those. That seems like a lot of fun. HP, are you ready to choose?
I'm ready. Ooh, these are a good list. Ooh, I love all of them. Dude, these are so funny. I get to choose 2. Yeah. I wanted you to do all of them. Zelda and Donatello.
Good choices. Okay.
You can't draw a muscle turtle.
Well, I'm gonna certainly try. Okay, I've written down our list for today so that I don't have to keep flipping back into the back of my sketchbook. Okay, all right. I super like this challenge because it gives me a moment to simplify my art style while also traipsing around my brain palace to try to figure out what each thing looks like, I suppose. I always use my acrylic paint markers for this, so at least my brain gets a little bit of a break while the other part of it is working, what, overtime? Sure. Put these right over here. Very nice. I'm still missing all of my blue markers from last week's video. Dang, if there's one color I know that I absolutely need, it's my blue. How am I gonna do Sonic without it? Okay, I think I found them all. Another fun thing is that I have not warmed up like a very responsible artist, but we're just going for it today. I'm just ready to get to doodling. I think I'm gonna start with Zelda. Let's do that and just see how cursed we start out, I suppose. Well, I know Zelda is a lady and she has a head. Also, there's so many different styles of Zelda. I kind of want to do like the cutesy style from like Echoes of Wisdom. It is Zelda. Yeah, we'll do that. I think we'll just do the cutesy Zelda. Is that okay? It's my sketchbook. I say yes. Let's draw her little head, a little pointy ears. So I'll put those on as well. The nice thing about these two is that they have little round faces, so I don't have to worry about the face shape as much. And this style is kind of chibi-y. It's gonna be harder than I thought. Okay, so the face, in this version, she's just got like little beady eyes. And I'm sure she has a nose of some sort. And maybe some eyebrows. And what else? What else? I know that there is an outfit that has kind of like swaggy material right here. Like a cape type of thing. And now that looks like her hair, which looks right. Okay. I feel like there has to be a Triforce somewhere on here. Is it like down the front here? Maybe? I'll put it, this doesn't feel right, but this is what I'm gonna do. Braids on the sides of her head. Tendrils. A lady after my own heart. Maybe. How I'm designing her anyway. I'm pretty sure there's braids. I guess I don't know what the top of her head looks like. I guess I'm just gonna do like a middle part situation because I just cannot think of that at all. Yeah, I think that's a pretty close approximation, in my brain at least, of her outfit in Echoes. That hair doesn't look quite right, but also I think her eyes are a little bit closer together. And now that I'm looking at that forehead, I think she has like a headband or like a tiara or something here. Oh, that looks better. Yeah, okay, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. Let's color her real quick. I also feel like the Zelda characters are usually pretty decked out in different like jewelry and stuff, and this is kind of lacking. But for now, you know, it's fine. I know she's a little blondie, so yeah, we'll stick with this. Now, this little thing up here, I believe is gold, and oh, I have a gold gel pen. Why did I do that? And the gem, I think, is red, so we'll just slap that in there too. Now for her dress, I believe it is a mix of like pinks and like purpley pinks and light pinks and dark pinks and so I'm just gonna do that. And I think this little overshawl thing I'm thinking of is like a purple, something like that. And then I want a really light pink, I think, for this part. Yeah, that'll work. And then as far as the Triforce goes, I'm just gonna do it in a dark purple. I mean, if that's not Zelda, it's certainly Zelda adjacent, right? Just say yes. I can't find my slightly thicker micron, so we're just gonna go with this one, I guess. This one's just a 1. I mean, I think that's fine. Does she have little blushies? Does now, and that makes her look cuter, so that's fine. And we will just write Zelda. Since we did a Nintendo character, let's do a Sega character next. So let's do Sonic. Oh gosh, this could be bad. Sonic was literally one of my very first video games that I ever played. We had a Sega console in my childhood home, and Sonic and Knuckles, gosh, they were just a huge part of my childhood. So you would think that I would know exactly what he looks like, but we will find out. I do know that I probably need to start with a round head and Super Saiyan hair. I think there's like a big one back here, something like that. And then he has a little bean body like this, super long legs for his little bean body, and usually has one of them kicked out, I think. I know that his belly is a different color. He also has little string bean arms. And I know that he has the most massive shoes for his size too. Little triangles, right? Little stripe on the side. Like that. Oh no. And I know that his gloves are massive too. He also has a snoot, but not that kind of snoot. I think it's just his nose that pokes out. Oh, that looks better. Okay. Yeah, that's looking correct. Okay. His hair might be bigger actually, now that I'm looking at this. And he always has up that like one finger little waggy hand. How does that look? Yeah, okay. So this hair, let's figure this out. Maybe he has more of it? Yeah, that looks okay. I think, yeah, that looks like Sonic to me. I need to color him, I guess. I can color the body, all of the places that I know are blue. You know what always confuses me? His arms and legs. I think his legs are definitely blue, but maybe his arms are flesh colored like his belly. I can't remember. I know that there was like a whole thing about it. You know what? Like cutting off this blue right here, it does look right. Yeah, I think they're gonna be fleshy. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember, I always thought that it looked like he had on like a hedgehog turtleneck like suit. So I think this is right. I also know that his eyes are green. Gloves and socks, I believe, are white. The shoes, I know, are red. I will go ahead and put a little white over here just to cover up our sketch a little bit, and then we'll refine it with the line work. Yeah. That mouth leaves something to be desired, but that's okay. And I know that he's got like a furrowed brow. He's very serious. Very serious hedgehog. Not too shabby. From memory. Okay, that's the second one down. Also, another little fun fact about Sonic. We have seen both of the movies and we loved them. I'm super excited because in December, we're gonna go see the third one. Wait, it is December. We're gonna go see the third one this month. While we are on the anthropomorphic animal train, let's just go ahead and do Lola. Now, Lola is not technically my style whatsoever, but I am gonna give it a go. Pretty floofy bangs and a scrunchie, and her ears are up in that scrunchie. She also has a little bean body, but it's a little curvier than Sonic's. I don't know what shoes she wears, but I would assume that they were sneakers because she's playing basketball. I don't know what kind of sneakers. No, she wears shorts. What the heck is that? Oh, okay, this face is gonna be very difficult. I seem to remember her balancing a basketball on her finger, so I guess I'll do that. This is the first one that I'm really struggling on. Okay, I think I finally have her sketch down as good as I'm gonna get it anyway. So I guess we will color her. Yeah, let's see. I know she is kind of cream colored. I think I'm just gonna go with this color because my brain says, yeah, that's good enough. I did draw her in sneakers and it felt weird. So I just gave her little bunny feet and it looks more right to me, I guess. So we're just gonna hope that that is the case. Basketball is basketball colored, which I don't play sports, but I know that it's orange. It's also very tiny, but that's okay. Now, what color is her outfit? The one that I'm thinking of is a jersey, and I think it's white and blue, maybe like a gold emblem right here. Since that's what my brain is telling me, that's what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna question it, we're not gonna think about it, we're just gonna do it. And I don't know what color her scrunchie is either. I think the blue is like stripes on the side. Yeah, that looks right. I don't know what the gold thing is, so I'm just gonna do like a little dot in here. I guess it would make sense for her hair scrunchie. I feel like it would be blue, but maybe like a darker blue? No, maybe a lighter blue. I don't even know if it's blue, but it looks fine. I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. I mean, honestly, I was expecting for this one to be a lot worse. Yeah, my brain feels okay with that. Whoop, 2 more to go. And they're both green. Isn't that fun? Green. I think I'm gonna jump right into doing Yoshi, or Yoshim, as we call him in this household. Is the most adorable little dinosaur that you could ever imagine. So hopefully, let's see if I could do something for justice for Yoshi. He's got a big old snoot, I know that, and his eyes are popping off of his head. Oh, that's a smug Yoshi is what that is. Okay, that's fine. And then he also has a bean body. Everybody's got bean bodies today. He looks a little tired. Well, now I can't remember what the rest of his body freaking looks like. Dang it. Does he normally have a saddle on? I feel like he does. That looks right. And maybe... Yep, that looks right. Little tail. Okay. Little dinosaur legs. We'll just do little flat feet like that. Okay, that's stinking cute. All right. Does he have little T-Rex arms? That would make sense. We'll just put him out in front of him like this. I mean, dang, that ding dang looks like Yoshim. Ah! Eee! I'm so excited. Okay. Is Yoshim really that simple? Okay. I say that. I have no idea if this is accurate. So in my head, I crushed it. Yoshi is a sweet little green boy, so I think, yeah, that's a good Yoshi color. Oh, I just cannot wait to bring out pictures of these guys. I'm really excited this time. I mean, I was excited last time too, but it was only because I knew I was making cursed things. I could not remember anything last time. What color are your spikes? Are they... I feel like they're yellow, golden yellow, maybe even an orange, but yellow feels correct. And then I think his saddle is just like a light brown. Oh, he's a derpy Yoshi, but he's a very cute one. The nose holes just immediately bring it together. I feel like that's the best part. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Look at that little cutie. I think that I did a really good job. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put a little floor for him to stand on because he deserves. Yeah, I just love that little man. Might as well get the one that I'm the most nervous about out of the way. Gonna draw whatever Donatello I know in my head. This is what I'm worried about with Donatello. I'm going to draw it, and we are going to surpass the Donatello that you win at a fair, and we're going straight for Uncanny Valley. That's what I'm afraid of. But we're gonna do it anyway because art is fun. Got this whole space over here to draw our sweet man turtle. I do know that Donatello has a bow staff, so that would be easy to draw because it's just a stick. I also know that Donatello wears a purple bandana and he's a turtle. Before I just draw a turtle with a bandana on. Okay, so much like our other ones, he has a head. The bandana around the eyes, so I can draw that. And usually I feel like the mouths are like to the side. How are the eyes in the bandana? Oh. You know, it's one of those things where... Does he have nose holes? No. Oh god, that looks cursed immediately. I think it's one of those things where like I can envision him, but then whenever I think of what the eye shape is, I cannot pinpoint it in my brain what the eye shape is. We'll come back to that. He can just be blindfolded for now. What's another thing I know he has? I know he has a shell. I know he has a body. That's important to know. And then on top of said body would be the shell with little leg holes and a little neck hole. Okay, all right. Shell on the back is where those go on turtles. Is it that big? Probably not. Okay. I'm drawing an egg with a head on it. Arms coming out of here. So the shell would be like here. Okay, I think I got it down as well as I'm going to get it. The one that's swimming around in my head is more of a recent cartoony version. Now is probably not my time to try drawing a muscly turtle man. So I drew the cartoony version in my head. Okay, green, purple. All right, that's it. But what kind of green and what kind of purple? I believe it is a super bright purple, so I'm gonna use this. And we'll use this green because that looks correct. And maybe this green or maybe this one. No, that's too gross. Okay. Oh, and then I'll use a brown for his stick, I think. I might need a darker green. We'll get this darker green too. We'll start with the lighter green. I think his skin is the lighter version and his shell is the darker version. Also, I thought it made sense for his feet to kind of resemble Lola's, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe he has one less toe. I always remember them having like these smirks on their faces that push their cheeks over their bandanas. So I tried to do that. I hope it translates well. He actually might be even lighter than this green. Hang on. Yeah, that green was darker than I was expecting. I think this makes my brain a little more happy. So I think that is actually more towards the shell color, unless the shell is brown. And I'm just misremembering. Oh, I don't remember. I do know that his bandana and his little elbow pads and stuff are purple, so we'll go ahead and do that. I always thought these looked like little pool floaties. Let's use this green for this in here. And did his bow staff have some purple wrapped around it or something? For some reason, I'm envisioning that with like little trails coming off of the top. Sure, we'll do it. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay. And I do know that their teeth are always pronounced-ish, like something like that. Well, that just did something, but I don't know if it was a good thing. Yeah, those feet look right. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the shell back here just for detail, I guess. I'll give him some eye shinies too. Honestly, it could have been way worse. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. And now I think I'm ready to see how well I did. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Just clean up my mess like an actual organized artist. Do those exist? All right, let's take a gander at Zelda first, I suppose. Okay, so for Zelda, I do think that I mixed a couple of the different styles in Echoes of Wisdom, but I do think that it is very close. She also has a purple cape on the cover of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. She actually does have a shawl. It's not purple, but it is a shawl, so I think that's where that came from. But overall, not too shabby. All right, Sonic is up next. Let's see what abomination I created in comparison. Okay, so not as bad as what I thought. However, okay, I did feel like the head was missing something, like it was more than just hair. And guess what? I'm correct, because looky here, he has ears. His belly spot is a little bit bigger too. He doesn't look like he's actually wearing a blue turtleneck onesie. That's okay. Lola is next. So let's see here. All right. Not exactly accurate. The colors are way off, I feel like, but I did remember the blue and that there was an emblem. The emblem is wrong. The blue is wrong. And the scrunchie is wrong, but that's okay. I think that if you were to show someone this, they would absolutely think that it was just like, I don't know, a fan drawing of Lola in their style, I guess. But overall, not too bad. We'll take it. I'll take that as a win. All right, let's check out Yoshi. All right. Okay, so maybe I didn't do as well on Yoshi as what I thought. I feel like I drew Yoshi before he became sentient. He also is not wearing a stinking saddle. It is literally a shell. I feel so bad. Okay, also I gave him no shoes. He has these cute little boots and his belly and his cheeks are supposed to be white. So maybe, you know what? We're just gonna say this was Yoshi's ancestor for sure. Last but not least, we've got Donatello. So let's see. All right. Well, so just like with Lola, I feel like you can look at him and know that it's Donatello. But his belly, part of his shell is definitely not green. His shell is green, but it is not that icky green whatsoever. He also has like a little belt. Poor guy. How's his turtle paint's gonna stay up? Apparently he also has wrist straps, but you know, what can you do? It is funny that the most cursed one that I thought was going to come out of this ended up not being so bad, and the one that I was super excited about, I did him wrong. Nice. I think my favorite out of all of them would definitely be the Zelda, but that honestly is kind of in my wheelhouse. I also really like Donatello. I'm gonna be honest. I think that he turned out like a little cutie. Nothing to shake a stick at. This was so fun to reach into my little nostalgia cave of my brain and whip out some characters from my childhood and hopefully from yours as well. Also, if you noticed at the beginning of the video, I have this list here of all of our different characters, but I do have some openings where I just couldn't think of anything else right off the top of my head. Let me know who you would like to see me draw from memory and I'll add it to our little list. Thank you so much for coming along and hanging out with me while I tried my best to do these characters a little bit of justice. Let me know what you think about them. I would love to get your ideas and your thoughts. If you doodled along, please post your creations on social media and tag me. You can find me here on Instagram and here on Blue Sky. I would absolutely love to see anything that you create. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole bunch. And until I see you next week, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Bye!